What's up? This is your boy Lascel, the M.B.A. coming at you again today. And today's video is going to be something everybody can relate to and that everybody needs to know. Some of you do know it, some of you don't. But we're going to go over the top 5 ways to know that you're messing with an F-girl/boy. We're going to get to that in a second. But before we get started, as always, if you like the video, please feel free to smash that like button, subscribe, and if it resonates with you, we're going to, I want you to share it to whoever that might need to hear this information, because a lot of us are messing with F-boys and F-girls, right? So let's get straight to it. The number one topic that you want to understand is the easy giveaway that you're messing with an F-boy and an F-girl, especially if it goes on for far too long, is when they don't text or call back. So now, you ran across this person. You know, the first couple of days, everything is cool. Y'all are conversating. And then all of a sudden, when they used to text back in an hour or 20 minutes or sometimes instantaneously, because that interest is at its peak, now all of a sudden you don't hear from them for a day or 2 days. And then they hit you, and this is the real indicative thing. They'll come back at you like nothing ever happened, like, hey, what's up, stranger? How you doing? Not a good sign. You're dealing with an F-boy or an F-girl. If people are interested in you, they're going to at least let you know and give you the common courtesy of, yo, I'm busy right now, I'm at work. Or if they can't get back at you, hey, I'm sorry I didn't get back at you, but I was dealing with this today. It was crazy. I had to deal with my kids. I had to deal with this. I had to deal with that. That's all going to be part of that, so that they understand. They want you to understand that they value your time and they didn't want to put you on hold. And hopefully you'll be doing the same thing, right? Number 2, the second thing that you will run across with an F-boy or F-girl, and this is a weird one, especially on social media: no pictures. Now, when I say no pictures, I'm not talking about of them. I'm talking about of everything else. So now, we all know those people who are social animals, right? When they go out, they'll tell you, you know, hey, I'm going out with my boys tonight. Hey, I'm going out with my girls. We going to chill, whatever case may be, right? And they'll take a picture, but you'll never see them in a group. You never see them with their girls. You never see them anywhere. Now, this is where it gets crazy. You'll go out with them, right? And they'll take pictures of everything else except y'all. Not to say that they have to post them, but they have no interest in you being there. They have no interest at all of anything else but them and their situation. And usually they're not trying to run south of the 5 or 6 other people they're entertaining. Be mindful of that. When you see the pictures or you see certain things, or even when you out with them, notice how if they're taking a live video or they're doing certain things, they will do all of this. Like their camera will be like, hey, we out here. And then when it comes to you, they'll be like, yeah, it's crazy out here, yo, what's up, yo? They don't want you in that shot. There's a reason for that. Be mindful of those pictures, especially when they're trying to go out all the time and they're always out. Be mindful of that. Number 3, always on their schedule. Everything that they do, they only come around when it's on their schedule. They only coming around when they want some sex or they need something from you. It's always on their schedule. It's never a situation where, yo, boy, I miss you. Yo, listen, let me come through and check you. Oh, I'm busy tonight. I'm busy this, that, and the third. And then you'll get that hit up. What you doing? Yo, you can't come through right now. You can't come through. You can't do this. You can't come pick me up. You can't do this. Nothing is ever on their schedule or on your schedule. It's always on their schedule. There's no compromise. There's no bending. There's no nothing. Be mindful of people who are always on their schedule and never on yours. The 4th thing that you're going to run across is they don't share nothing. They don't want to share nothing. They don't want to know nothing. Everything is very surface. They're never going to tell you about, hey, it was a hard day at work. My boss, he's on this nonsense. You will be dealing with some people and be kind of curious about what they do for a living. Especially when you're dealing with an F-boy or F-girl. You won't know I mean, you know that they work, let's say, at a hospital, or hey, they work at this plant, but they don't discuss nothing with you. They don't want to know nothing. They don't want to see nothing. They don't want to talk about nothing but what they there for. Because you are just Tuesday or you just today. Keep that in mind when people don't share nothing, when they don't want to talk about nothing. They don't want to talk about their family. They don't want to talk about their kids. Because generally, if somebody's into you, they want you to know certain things and they want to know stuff about you. When people don't conversate besides anything about what they're doing right now or how cute you look or what you're going to do later, it's a good chance that they might have some F-boy or F-girl in their system. And last but not least, number 5. And you're gonna laugh when you think about this. They always gotta go. What does that mean? They come, they get what they gotta get, and they always gotta go. They don't stay around. They don't linger. They don't hang out. They don't, hey babe, let's do this a little bit later on. Let's sleep in tomorrow and do this. Nah, they get what they gotta get, and be like, oh damn, what is it? 8:30? I gotta go. Oh yo, my man's in them is doing this. Yo, let me holler back at you. After they done got the sex, after they done got the money, after they done got whatever they need. And the funny thing is they always go in a lot of places and they always care about you. But the funny thing is they never invite you now, do they? Those are 5 signs. If you see all 5, oh hell, you better run. And you may not want to invest yourself so heavily with somebody so crazy if you see all 5 signs. Now, one of those signs in and of itself may not mean anything. It could be just somebody a little bit crazy, or they doing certain things that are used to being single and doing their own thing. But if you see all 5 signs, I can tell you this straight up and down, they are not into you, and they are definitely an F-boy and F-girl, at least in your situation. So, guys, that's the quick 5 signs. If you see those 5 signs, you may want to reevaluate or at least not be so invested in that person. Keep that in mind. If you're dealing with somebody, you see those traits now, there's an easy way to see if they really are an F-boy or F-girl. Talk to them about it. There's 2 things that make any relationship work. If you do not have these 2 things, they will not work. The first thing is the ability to adapt and the ability to compromise. If you don't have those 2 things, you will not have a relationship. It will never work. If somebody's willing to adapt to what you are, because that's what's going to happen whenever you're dealing with another person, they have to adapt to you, but they're not willing to compromise, it's not going to work. If they're not willing to adapt to you, but they're willing to compromise, it's not going to work. You have to be able to compromise some of the things you feel to have peace and have some kind of, like, you give somebody a piece of certain things and you can make certain things happen together where you understand the value and value the importance of their opinion. And you have to adapt to certain people. You have to understand that this is a big red flag for this person, and if you care about them, what's going to happen is you're going to adapt to certain things. You don't have to understand why it's important to them. You will adapt to it. If those people aren't going to give you those 2 things, it will not happen. And F-boys and F-girls definitely will not give you any of that. Just keep that in mind. And that's the 5 quick signs of that. Now, this is the thing. I just started the new Lascel, the M.B.A. page on Facebook and Instagram. Please feel free. Go through, like it. Share this information. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And check out the page. We're going to have a lot of commentary. It's just getting up, so give me a week or so. We're going to have commentaries, questions for people out there, and we're hoping that everything will come together and we'll have a community where we start having interaction and conversations that lead to better thought process and us interacting better with each other. Until tomorrow, until the next video, listen, this is your boy Lascel, the M.B.A. Holla back at me. Enjoy your weekend. Tomorrow we get to that paper. Peace.